Hey everyone, and welcome back to Terraria. Now, there are a lot of things that I want to do in this episode and the next couple. I want to be entering hard mode by episode 15 at the very latest. And actually, I'm going to be going to Bisnap land today. First off, because I haven't found the desert, I don't believe, and I want to see if there's a desert temple. I want to find the Goblin Tinkerer so I can get the Tinkerer's Workshop. I need to make a bunch more houses. Like a bunch. And I need one more balloon. So there's going to be a lot of item farming coming up in my life. And that's okay. Oh, silly me. Yeah, I want Hermes boots at some point in my life. One day. God, you jump so much. So jump. Anyway, I need to get a bunch of items. And that's kind of maybe the first step. And then once I have all these items and all this gear, like, forged together using the Goblin Tinkerer in his workshop and stuff, then I can actually... Why am I frame skipping so much? What is going on? This is interesting. What is going on? There should be nothing out of the ordinary right now. Oh, that was close. But obviously there is. Alright, so I'm going to get my way out of this corruption. I'm going to continue this direction. I don't remember if I found out whether or not there's the dungeon or the jungle on either side, because it's a large world, so it's a little tougher to do that. But I know I've traveled at least this far, so it's relatively likely that I know the answer already, and I've just forgotten. I feel like the jungle's on the left, which is interesting, because I think that more often than not, my jungle is on the left as opposed to the right, and my dungeon is on the right instead of the left. So I think that it was on the best rather than this world that I did the snow biome, but I could be totally wrong. And, geez, I need to do something. I need to close this and set this up and then go back to it. And hope that it gets a little less framey for me. I don't know what's up with it. It's skipping frames and there's nothing different about my computer as opposed to what's normal for this whole thing. I think that I didn't... Okay, I've been to this ice biome, and that means I probably went caving in this one. It would be pretty easy if I just checked the map and saw that this was the one I went in. Silly me not thinking of doing that sooner, but now I know, for sure. And that means I might know that... Wow, I looked for... Okay. That's totally not... Yeah, okay, I haven't gone further, so I know exactly what I want. I left some stuff in my inventory, but it's not a big deal. I really want the sandstorm bottle, though, and then I really want another thing. And people are telling me, like, use the map to try and find Sky Islands. That's a pretty good idea that I just didn't think of, and that's totally on me. Instead of, like, not being on me, which obviously it pretty much always is. Don't see why it wouldn't be. So, onwards to new grounds. We haven't been to... No, not the site. We're not going to the site. We haven't been over here yet. And I'm hoping that it's something exciting rather than just finding the ocean immediately. But of course we still have to see if there's jungle or dungeon over here. And either way, I guess I'm pretty excited, but I don't really need to do a dungeon right now. Yeah, there's a yellow marigold, and I don't want to mess with it. I really want a desert, though. And if not, I'm just going to go all the way over to this world dead. I'm going to go all the way over to the other side and find that desert, hopefully. And hope there's a desert pyramid. I might just farm making new worlds in order to get a desert temple and find the sandstorm in a bottle. But maybe we're lucky right now. I don't know if it has to be on the surface, but I mean, the ones I've seen elsewhere have been on the surface, and as such, I would hope. But that was a really quick... No, it wasn't a really quick desert. Okay, good. Come on, make me feel happy. Make me the luckiest man. All I want is a desert temple. Pyramid, really. Come on. I don't have a clue if they have to be on the surface, though. So this could be like there's not one, or it could be there's totally one and I just can't see it immediately. But it will be made out of something other. It'll be made out of sandstone bricks rather than sand. So it should be pretty evident if it is there, which it seems not to be unless the desert continues like it might be doing right now. Oh, there's the dungeon. Alright, well, we do know now that here is my dungeon. Please be more sand over here. That's a really long fall. Oh my god. That's a huge wall. Alright, we've got to be getting near the ocean, but then again, we don't have to, I guess, so I'm lying to you. I'm just contradicting myself left and right. But this is such a worthwhile adventure if we just get the thing I want. That's a big wall. That was laggy. I don't know what's up. And that big wall means we could be looking at another sky island, but I, again, don't have a method of checking. I don't have any gravitation potions or anything of the sort. And my jump isn't high enough. So it does seem that we've found the end of the desert. And this should just be sand for the... What the fall is going on? That's a chest. I guess I'll mess with it. And sand's good to have just because I can make bottles with it. Bottles are nice. But it looks like this one's actually the ocean instead of the other stuff. Oh yeah, I did a little bit of hotbar management because my hotbar is pointlessly overcrowded with things. So this should just be the ocean, and Waterleaf kind of confirms that, I think. And how much do I really need to mess with my ocean chests? Okay, let's get out of here real quick. Put on a shine potion. Okay, now let's actually really do this, and I probably want to use my mirror pretty quickly once I get these ocean chests done. Of course, in a large world, this is a little more worrisome. Looks like I might start drowning quickly. Or maybe I won't even see any chests except this one. Alright, whatever. Alright then. We're back. We know where things are, and people are like, hey, cut off some of these so the mobs don't get there. Yeah, probably a good plan. Probably a good plan. Alright, quick stack all this stuff. I can sell stuff to you, I guess. You work. I want to keep my bottles. I don't really care about the Swiftness Potion, although I should probably keep that, I guess. Where did I get black ink? That's pretty cool. Oh wait, it's used to make black dye. I've already got some of those. Those are worth lots of money, too. I've got an umbrella, grenades. Yeah, I don't need most of this. Alright, we good. Now, with 6 more gold, wow, we're already at 50 gold. That's amazing. And then this is the potions. Yes, it is. Yeah, no, I didn't want you. I wanted to get bottles, their own thing. Clothier thing I can equip to be able to kill the Clothier, which I don't even have, so it doesn't matter right now. And that summons Skeletron so that I can farm the drops that Skeletron actually does have, and I was totally wrong about him not having them. Sorry about that. Happens sometimes. We all make mistakes. So now we know, or well, now I know. Oh, that was pretty cool. I got a little more boost out of that. Yeah. Oh, that one didn't work as well. There we go. Oh, darn. I'm trying to get a nice little rhythm going where I get, like, really good movement without Hermes boots. And by the way, if you have Hermes boots in the grapple, Hermes boots allow you to run, by the way. Just, like, run instead of just this normal movement that people like me are confined to. And that gets... Have I gone to the other side of the map? I don't think I have. Okay, that's totally jungle, and then that's corruption, then I gave up. Excellent, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Yeah, I have no knockback because of the Cobalt Shield, one of my favorite equipable items. Always love having that. And again, when I get some obsidian from going to hell eventually, or going on my path to hell eventually, that's going to be awesome because I can easily get that into an obsidian shield. Of course, I still need to get my goblin Tinkerer, and I have 10 gold so that I can easily buy the Tinkerer's Workshop from him, which allows me to combine a bunch of the things I've got so that I can get way more equip space. Maybe not way more, but a fair amount more equip space. I'll have more options because I won't have to have both the red balloon and the blizzard in a bottle, for example. which is pretty sweet in my opinion, because that means I can just take something random or anything at all that I could ever imagine wanting and be happier. While still, like, not losing any ability, except whatever prefixes I may have had, because, of course, the prefix will be re-randomized. And I know I mentioned before, but using a grappling hook, or actually grappling something rather than using the grappling hook, resets your fall counter, so you can not take fall damage just by using it, which is pretty nice. Ah, this is such an adventure, and I bet it's not going to come to pass in a nice way, because Bisnap Land is a pretty bad world in a number of ways, but large worlds are going to be pretty useful in hard mode for sure. Hard mode's like incredibly good on a large world. Of course, you have to set up hard mode on each world individually, but that's not the point here. So there's going to be like more loot, there's going to be more of the new ores and all that good stuff. Okay, this is a little worrisome in the dark, but we will persevere, we'll make it through. Alright. I'm just a little tiny bit worried about falling into a pit. I don't really care, but I'll take the iron skins. That's all I really need. And, oh good. I think I actually keep shine potions on my hotbar normally. I should probably start doing that. That would be smart. That's a jungle bat. And that's jungle, so that would explain that pretty perfectly. Corruption is just so in the way of so many things right now, though. Alright, we already have max mana, so I don't need to mess with these stars, turning them into mana crystals or anything. But we have jungle, and that's always pretty interesting. We can maybe mess with some jungling stuff. But right now, it's not the objective. So we're going to go past it, and then maybe we'll come back to it, maybe not. We know it's here. It just takes a while to get to. Hermes boots really make things a lot faster. You don't even... Well, maybe you know. Maybe you've played a lot as well, but you don't even know how incredibly convenient Hermes boots are. Just for getting across a large world. And, I mean, wings are pretty helpful, too. But wings are not happening until hard mode. Can't get the souls for it. So that's a pathway into a nice, beautiful underground section of the jungle, which, I mean, that's great if that's what you're looking for, which sometimes it is, but right now it is not. I was really expecting a chest here, and I was not disappointed, I guess. And in this chest I find absolutely nothing I really care about, but at least I can say I was expecting it and I got it. Soon we're going to go back to the best, though, I'm thinking. Okay, let's get out of there. Though I do need to make my tuxedo one of these days. And then try to dye it pink, but I also haven't seen any jungle flower, or desert flowers, I don't believe, to make the pink dye. So I guess I can't even do that if I want to, but some people are saying that you totally can do the pink tuxedo, and that would make me really sad, but I will find out. Okay, we're getting some desert. No, it's just the ocean. That's so disappointing. Oh, hello, shark. The shark is gonna not kill me. It's gonna be okay. And, well, we're gonna get a chest eventually. Eventually. Oh, there we go. Always with the water walking boots. Flippers, we already have some of those. We're starting to drown, but I want to, again, see if I can get more chests. Breathing reed. Oh, can I make it? Can I make it? Dang, I didn't get the last one. I tried, but I got most of it, so that's good. Why did I lose a star? Or maybe the star just fell. It's totally reasonable. But I think we're good. Strong trident. It's not a material. Don't need it. Oh, look. Oh, wow. 2 of them. Maybe the long platform here is my star catcher. You ever think of that? Is my merchant dead? Yeah, that totally happened. No, there he is. Is my... No, that's the arms dealer. Yeah, my merchant's dead. Oh, I don't... Talk to the wrong person. God, no smoking in here. I wasn't smoking, I'm sorry. Don't need the trident. Shark fin I want to keep. Water walking boots. Get out of here. Spiked flipper. What's my other flipper? Quick. I'll keep that one because, I mean, really, if I'm going to be using a flipper, I want it for the movement speed and convenience. I really don't need the breathing reed. Or you. I think I'm good with the rest of this, though. Oh, wait. Shuriken and grenades. Right. Quick stack and quick stack and quick stack. And then you two. Oh, I can sell those. Alright. I have 18 fallen stars. Oh my gosh. And not much to use them on. Which is not a big deal. And 55 gold. I just need 10 of it. If I go caving to find the Goblin Tinkerer, that's not a dumb thing to do. Nor is farming up at least one kill on the Eye of Cthulhu right now. But I'm telling you right now that my goal is most certainly Desert Temple. Desert Pyramid. And it's just... gimme. Please. And that's going to be small, and we're just going to hunt for the desert, see what happens. Hope for the best. And sorry if this part's going to bother you, but I'm playing this game the way I would play it if I weren't doing this as a series. And I'm going to get what I want eventually, and then I'm going to find another balloon, and then all is going to be well. And I'll probably use the best to find the Goblin Tinkerer just because it's easy. Because it's a small world, so there's not as much to explore. And I previously said that the he had to spawn in the dungeon. He doesn't. He just has to spawn in the second layer of caves underground, which the dungeon does fall under as well, so you can get him in there. Alright, we found a tree immediately, which is cool. Godly. You've got to be kidding me. I'll take that just for the novelty, but there's no reason I need that. So this tree, I mean, I assume it'll have a chest in it or something. Oh, I need another shine potion. Oh, wow. This is cool. Tree chest has living wood wand, consumes wood, places living wood. Alright, you know. And is there going to be another chest in here? Oh my gosh, there is. This is a normal chest, though, because this is underground rather than, yeah. I do want the bottles, though, and I want the iron bars, and that's really it. Okay, this is all normal. This is all normal. Okay, so there's only going to be one wood chest, I guess. That's pretty cool, though. I hadn't found that before. I found a large tree, but I didn't find an open large tree with wood platforms and things, which is a pretty cool thing that happens. Yep. And now we have the excitement of climbing trees, which I'm obviously not good at. I really do like these giant trees, though. They are cool. They are so cool. And, of course, I mean, lots of wood if you are going for it, but I don't need to mine all of this. That's not even what I'm here for. I'm just here for a bit of pyramidness. So we're going to find that. And I don't need a ruthless wooden boomerang. Take the iron bars. Take the night owl potions. Leave the rest. Nope. Don't do that. And I need to put away the inventory. Keep things out of the way of the screen. Okay, we've got snow, but I don't need another blizzard in a bottle. I need gravitation potions, at least. Though on a small world, sometimes you have the ability to jump up with maybe what I have. I'm not sure. Still, I'm here for desert. Desert is all I want. And I'll probably delete this world right after that, even though it's got the dungeon farming potential and all that good stuff. I'm okay. I'm okay. That's not what I'm here for, like I said. That's not the objective. I don't need to do another dungeon. I got everything I wanted out of the other one, which is surprising and nice. Okay. I will look if there's just like immediately an ice chest, though. I was like, whoa, ice chest. No, that's not an ice chest. Oh, darn. Always going to be a little bit of a train thing. Okay, moment of truth on one end. Coming right up. Is that the whole thing? It was still snowing. That's Pinky, I guess. No, it's just a purple slime. Pinky's tiny. I was thinking it was a little strange to be Pinky. Pink dungeon brick. Cool. Don't need that. I need more desert. I need a pyramid. That's all I want. And I mean, okay, water walking boots are worth a lot of money. And, like, it's totally worth going into the ocean for them. Like, getting the chests. I don't have much money, so dying wouldn't be a big deal. I mean, not that I think dying is important anyway. Alright, let's see what's in you. Shine potion pleases me. Silver coins please me. Tin bars. Okay. Which stack with iron bars? That's cool. That's actually, wow, that's pretty cool indeed. Because I guess they're the same, but that's sweet. So here we're finding the beach. And then we're going to go into the ocean as with usual, as per usual. Find the chest, get the water walking boots, which are worth at least 4 gold, it seems. Well, maybe not at least, because they can have bad prefixes, I guess. Wow, really? Really? Alright, fine. Okay. So now let's go to the left. And if this world doesn't give me what I want, then it's a deletion and another attempt. It was cool that it gave me the wood chest, though. And I do appreciate its efforts. All these chests, not even worth it, but I will check them. And all these pots, yeah, also technically worth it, but also not. Okay, corruption, I don't fear you. But we've got to make it through it still. I really hope there's more desert. If there, let's see, that we're going to find jungle, and that's probably going to take up the remainder of this side of the map. By the way, I think that all of our dungeons so far in this generation have been to the right, and all of our jungles have been to the left, so far. I mean, of course, if I'm generating more worlds in this very episode, we're probably not going to have that continue, but there's more desert. Not for long, I guess, unless, nope, looks like it's done. Another big tree, but less big. Oh, dang it. There we go. 60 damage isn't the end of the world at all. Here's our jungle that I don't really worry about too much. Oh. I'm sure we're just going to get to the beach again. And then we're going to make another world. Farm that sandstorm in a bottle. I'm telling you, I'm getting it. And then we're going to get a Goblin Tinkerer. And then we're going to get some stuff together. And then I guess next time we'll probably go to hell. So I know last time I said that we'd probably start our hell grind here. But I really felt like getting to a certain level of gear. Is this like Evan Sand? Okay. So yeah, I want to get to a certain standard of gear and then do it because I want to maximize just my jumping and stuff. There's a lot of reasons to be good about jumping in hell. I'm going to be totally honest. Alright. Okay. May as well maximize my mobility down here since my time is so limited. Beach ball. Beach balls are fun. I like them a great deal. Like, they're really fun. But I'm here for the money. Oh my gosh, okay. We can do this, no problem. Really? All of them were bad? Alright, that's fine. Get out of there, survive, exit, delete this one, go back to Bisnap land, because we got to put some stuff away. And again, I'm sorry if this bores you. I'm here to play the way I would play. And actually, I might have played a little more grindy had this not been for videos, and I might have played a bit more efficiently in a number of areas. But this is more or less exactly what I'd be doing, even with minor adjustments. So now I need to talk to you. And I've got bunches of things to sell. Armored flipper, actually not bad. Yeah, I'd rather have that. Godly Trident, that's really funny. But I don't need it. Godly Spear. Why am I so lucky with prefixes? Extra beach ball. Need the bottles. Don't need those. Those. Living Wood Wand has no value, and I'll totally keep it for that. I need to get my other flipper, because Quick is not as good as Armored, in my opinion. Then sell it. And quick stack everything. And then quick stack everything here as well. I didn't have any iron in here? Is that what you're telling me? Okay. Oh, I had 99. Alright, that works too. Talk to you again to sell these that I missed. Wood Wand can go in here, because sure. Quick stack my money, and back to the grind. Definitely. Create world small. Pyramid town. I mean, naming it that means it kind of has to have one, right? That's pretty much, that's how it works. I'm kind of surprised with how good the best was that it didn't have a pyramid. Of course, when I do get a pyramid, I'm going to get a magic carpet or flying carpet or whatever. Instead of a thing. A thing being the sandstorm in the bottle. Then I don't know how to make gravitation potions, sadly. So I'm gonna have a tough time getting to a sky island. Which might mean that before going for that I mean, I guess I don't technically need the last balloon until I have the Goblin Tinkerer stuff done. So why don't I do that first, once I get what I want, of course. I have to get the Sandstorm in a Bottle, which I don't think is better than the Blizzard in the Bottle. I think that the Blizzard in a Bottle is the highest jump, but I'll test, because I'm not actually sure. So, that, I mean, we know the agenda. We just have to have it work out for us. And it'll work out, I promise. As long as this episode has to be, it will be that long. And I think we're on track for 15, because I feel like I'll do all of Hell in one episode, which might get a little long, but that's totally okay with me. So we'll probably be able to manage getting to Hell. Let's see. This is episode maybe 11 or 12, and then, geez, maybe medium's a good choice too. This is episode 11 or 12. I think it's 11. I really do. And I said by 15. And really kind of hopefully by 13. Because if I do all of the Hell stuff, I get my Knight's Edge, which is a big part of my life. And then I get a bunch of other stuff. Hellstone has lowered requirements now to make Hellstone bars, which is awesome. Come on, why are you no cooperate? I don't want to go digging for it. I think it is a surface thing. I really do. But I don't know, so I might be making it up. And I haven't seen any flowers on any of these cacti, which means no pink dye for me yet. Dang it. So we're coming to the... Geez, these tall... This always happens at the edge of a map only. I guess because the ocean has to start at a certain height. Oh, hello, shark. You're wasting my time. I need to kill you. Take the beach ball. Flipper. This one's normal. Trident. Again, if I die, it's not the end of the world. They're the water walking boots that I've actually come here for. Oh, we can... Oh, I didn't get there in time. I didn't see what the item was either, but I don't think it was water walking boots, so I don't feel a huge loss of gold. And this will just be a little bit slower than... Yeah, didn't look like we had too much. This will just be a little bit slower than had I used the magic mirror, because I just had to wait for the respawn time. Yeah, no aversity to dying in these situations for me. I should farm up a bunch of wood. What? Oh yeah, I have the War Axe of the Night. I'm gonna just destroy all of these trees. Yeah, that's pretty good. Because I do need to make more houses, remember. So I may as well just leave a wake of devastation. This is so fast, compared to what I was working with previously, of course. Devastation, sadness. There we go. Why do you take so much time to destroy? We probably have enough wood by now. You do get a lot from trees. See, these are taking normal amounts of time. Oops. Of course, you can actually just destroy like half a tree, and so that's why you have to hit it at the base to get all of it. And yeah, it's a little slow. I mean, this episode, a little slow. Probably gonna be a little long too. So everyone wins in some way. Darn it. I thought that would look really cool, and it just didn't work. Which means it obviously didn't look really cool. Okay. Desert right away? Is this real life? Can it be the moment, please? I'm going with no because here's the Crimson. Still have to kill the Brain of Cthulhu, which I do want to do before hard mode, although I can just do it in hard mode as well. Nothing's stopping me. We shall see. But I am going to kill it at some point. I wouldn't leave a boss unkilled. That's just not how I roll. Gotta kill everything. I also haven't killed a Queen Bee on this character. I haven't killed a handful of things. Obviously, all of the hard mode bosses. I've killed the 3 old school bosses, though. It's weird how generation works on small worlds now, because there are so many biomes that have to spawn that they just get crammed together and some kind of override the others, like the Crimson here overriding the jungle a lot, which is obviously sad, because the more jungle the better in a lot of ways, and same with desert, because we just can't get a pyramid no matter what we do. And it's all I want to do. Okay, that or leads me to believe that there would hopefully be a sky island up there, and this, yep, ocean. That's what I expected. Alright, we're going through shine potions pretty quickly. I guess it's not a huge deal. Come on. Good movement will lead me to my objective. 3 chests in a row is my objective. Flippers. Trident. Trident. Okay, and breathing reed. Darn. Screw that, I'm living. Alright, so this world was also a bust. But once again, we can go delete Pyramid Town. Go back to Bisnap Land. It's a slow process, but it's one that's going to work for me eventually. I feel like a large world would help with this. I mean, I know a large world would help with this, but running through a large world is obviously no fun. Medium is kind of a balance that we could strike, and I might go for that. Oops, I'm holding the wrong direction. So I might do that. That would be a thing that I could totally do. Alright, quick stack. Quick stack. Oh, dang it. I've made a huge mistake. Alright, loot all, and let's... I have no clue what I was carrying. Okay, where's my armored one? Statues. Statues? Was this... Oh, no, this is the potions one. Thorns. Okay, you need to come over here. Featherfall. Night Owl. Swiftness. Archery. You. Water walking I was probably carrying around if I had to take an actual guess. Haven't used the regeneration potion, which is kind of funny with me. I want to carry you around. Let's figure out what can I sell right now. flipper, 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 glow stick, trident, trident, potions, water walking boots. Those are good to sell. Actually, I'm gonna hold on to those for a second. Do I have other ones? I want to make sure, and I want to quick stack. Did I get all my potions in there? Yes, good. Good, good. 333 wood, that's a lot of wood. Okay, I do have water walking boots. Perfect! Oh, you're the wrong person. Beach ball. Arrows, grenades. How's one acorn there? Perfect. I believe we're good now. So I will walk away from him and then quick stack. And quick stack. Did I fill up a thing of gold? Oh, that wasn't gold. That would explain it. Can you both get out of the way of this chest? This chest is my objective. Thanks for taking your time. Lots of bottles. We've got wood. Oh, whatever. I'll carry it all around. It's not a huge thing. Where are my acorns? Ah, that's what's going on. Got enough bones to go around. Why did I keep a trident? Wow, he's got a lot of stuff. Alright. It's go time again. 65 gold. Wow. Yeah, it's go time again. Slow city this episode, but I wouldn't be surprised to see a 2-hour episode. Maybe an hour and a half. I'm not going to the best. I'm creating a medium world. And just saying, I'm just going to call it P for pyramid. It's going to take a little longer to generate, of course. But items are a big deal. If I had some more gravitation potions. That's all I could say. If only I had those. Could look for a sky island to get another red balloon. Probably would take 2 or 3 sky islands. I'm not the most lucky all the time. I'm just the luckiest sometimes. Growing spider caves. Mossification. I really do like the generating process. If you can take time to read them. Plant. And there we go. P. It's harder to click because it's so small. Okay, and it takes a little longer to load again as medium. Medium just takes a little longer for everything. I just spawned able to pick up a dirt block. You know we're off to a good start when I get free loot immediately without having to do anything. It's all about angles for that. Because you know what, I'm not doing it as well as I was the other time. 333 wood is more than enough for right now. But that big tree was mighty tempting. Another thing that's nice though in 1.2 is that you can walk over all these small gaps, whereas previously you had to jump up every single little block of gap. And it got pretty cumbersome pretty quickly. Which is why it was just like moving around was so much tougher because first off you needed Hermes boots to really feel happy with your life. But second off, you couldn't keep them going as well because you always would hit these little tiny inclines. They were just 1 block tall and you're like, well that sucks, and I have to build up the Hermes boots again, and without rocket boots, which I'll get from a goblin tinkerer. And the other thing, the tinkerer's workshop, it's a lot, you know, you don't have as much space for all these things, and you don't have as much ability to handle everything. 1.2 is really nice. I'm a big fan. Come on, desert, don't do me wrong. Yep, there's a chest. But desert, desert, desert. Right now. That's like gold. So I expect there's probably a sky island right up there. But I can't get to it. There's no way for me to do so. Well, no, reasonable, logical, likely to work way to get me there. How about that? But medium is already showing its difference in size between it and small. I don't know the exact dimension difference. Though, I mean, I know I've looked at it, at the difference. But I don't know all of the intricacies of this game quite as well as I do for, say, Isaac. Because, well, I haven't actually read the code. I didn't read into some things quite as much in this game. Here's our dungeon that I don't need to worry about. It's not the goal. Though, I mean, okay. Previously, there wasn't the whole pyramid thing to look for. So I would spend a ton of time grinding dungeons. I would just do dungeon after dungeon after dungeon, and it would be a ton of fun because I really like the dungeon. Hard mode dungeon is going to be crazy, by the way. Antlion! Didn't give me a mandible. Antlion mandibles are really rare, and maybe they still are. Or they were really rare, and maybe they still are. Corruption. Leave me alone. Of course I missed that. I mean, I did. Is that jungle? No, it can't be, because jungle's on one side, and the other thing's on the other. What? This is ocean already? Steepest incline, what? Wow. So we've already found our ocean, and guess what? I don't want to take time. Are you really not going to give me anything, though? Oh, well, we'll see. We will certainly see. I didn't think it would be so hard to find one of these things. But I'm trying to, like, by not going to the ocean, what I'm doing is increasing my efficiency by not having to go back to Bisnap Land as much. I could be using my piggy bank as well to do that, so that I could go half as often or so. But I'm not. I'm not saying that I'm right. I'm just saying that's what it is. Come on, though. Hermes boots would be so, so nice. And it's kind of a miracle that I haven't found them yet. Especially because they'll go with the rocket boots, and I don't know if you can buy them. Alright, we've got another tree. Guess what? Screw you. I'm going to just do this the fast way. And I will loot the tree, because why wouldn't I loot the tree? Okay, I need to get a shine potion going. And it's the same thing. And it's worthless, by the way, so why would I bother to take it? I wouldn't, is the answer. And I just want to make sure that this is, once again, going to just go into the normal old stuff instead of giving us another wood chest or anything. This thing goes for a long ways, and then it just spits us right out into these caves, which seem to have a different background, so that's cool. Still, there are no more wood chests. I bet there's probably only one per tree that has this whole setup. But I'm not the expert that I once was. I know all the things I used to pretty much, but I don't know all the new things, necessarily. I know a lot of them. This is not one of them. Alright, so that was a nice little side adventure. Oh, nope, I need the day bloom. Always gotta get the day bloom. I mean, really what I need right now, as far as shine potions are concerned, is that a chest? This is trident. Want you, and I guess I'll take you. I don't like taking up the space, honestly, because like I said, I'm trying to minimize going back to Bisnap Land. I've already farmed up a bunch of gold. So I'm... Let's see, it's going to cost me like 10, maybe 20, it might be 15 though, to get the two main things that I want from the Goblin Tinkerer, which are the Tinkerer's Workshop and the Rocket Boots. So I have easily enough for both of those, no matter how much they cost, within the possibilities for their cost that I've come to know. So I don't care too much about that. 2 Devourers that want my soul. Bet you thought I'd take damage there. Jungle has arrived. Give me another desert and give me a pyramid already. Sandstorm in a bottle. Oop. I didn't think that this would take so long. But I think that medium world is probably the balance I'm looking for. I do. Here we're seeing some desert. Or maybe we're just seeing sand, but I think that usually that would mean that we do have a transition coming up between biomes. Maybe I'm wrong, though, because that happens all the time. It does. There might be a chest down there, honestly, but it's not a desert pyramid chest. So it's not the chest I'm after. These are not the chests you're looking for, you know? That's probably silt. That's probably also silt. No, that's probably ebon sand. What am I talking about? It's definitely ebon sand. So I don't need to worry about it. Really? There was no other desert? God, that's ridiculous. Single player. U. Delete. P. Create world. Medium. World 9. Maybe naming was what was going wrong in my life. We'll find out right now. It's going to take a little bit to generate, and we're going to get right back into it. 45 minutes and no sandstorm. It's crazy how much farm can happen. And then sometimes it just takes none. Like, I got pretty much everything else with no effort whatsoever, so I don't mind this. And once we get it, then we're set. We're in a happy place. Yeah, I'll do it in the other world. Although I need to take in enough money. I don't worry about... Okay, world 9's all the way down then. I don't think I'll die in the dungeon. I have good armor and good health. So I guess we're alright with that. I guess we are alright for that. So, oh look, it's a cardinal. I really like, you see that I get the whole running momentum thing? Where I go really fast, if I time it well. And angle it well. Yeah, you just get to run that fast all the time. It's quite nice, I have to say. The corruption and the crimson are really such annoyances. As far as this whole thing is, I just want desert. And that damage doesn't even last long enough to really matter, which is cool. Ah, the good old days where the whole corruption thing that I was dealing with, I was like, please stop going to the corruption, you're just dying. I'm like, hey, I know what I'm doing. Don't worry about it. Yeah, the good old days of like 10 episodes ago. Really less. That's a funny thing. Progression in this game, once it happens, is fast. It just has to start happening. Which took a little bit more time than I would have expected in the other world, because the other world was bad. So then I made the new one, and it was really good, and everything went really fast. But with increased mobility, again, the large world would be nice. It will be very nice. Are we going to break the streak of dungeons on the other side? Oh, we're going to run out of shine right now. What? Okay. Alright, fine. I mean, the chest seems to just have the same thing in it every time anyway. So I guess it's not a big deal. There we go. I'm getting better at this tree climbing business. You have to jump, though. And you have to react to that, because that was, of course, a little bit risky. I don't have a lucky horseshoe, so I can't avoid all fall damage. And I don't have the space on my accessories for that yet. And that also combines with the obsidian skull. Oh, hey, it did break the streak. Jungle over here instead. Awesome. But it's impeding upon my desert space. Because that might have been the whole desert for the world. Which would really suck. Well, when your goal is what my goal is. Which is to see your first pyramid at all. And then just be reassured that they even exist. I hope I don't have to tunnel. I mean, I might. Obviously not in this world, or not on this side of this world. I might do some tunneling next time. Sand's pretty good, because I need to get bottles so that I can make a bunch of potions, although I have so many bottles right now that it might not be necessary. I'll still do it. So this did break the streak of the jungle being on the left, dungeon being on the right, every time in the last, like, 5 worlds. Oh yeah, you. You can give me a tattered cloth. And I can use those to make a goblin, some symbol, sign thing. Summon a goblin army. I was like, what is he doing here? And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. He's a moderately uncommon spawn, but not a super rare one. Just on the outskirts, outer third of a map, I believe, on either side. Alright, hopefully that wasn't the extent of my desert. Usually there's desert before a dungeon, though, so that could be. Or desert around it, but usually it does seem to be before. I don't think that's by any means guaranteed. Again? 2 in 1 map? Cool. Maybe this one will actually have some loot for me. Oh, look, it does. Same stuff. No need. Check once again, even though it does seem to be one thing per tree. Yep. Well, now I know. Not for sure, but with increased confidence, I know. And it's not hard getting out with all my mad hops. We'll make it. We'll make it through. At least I haven't seen it. I'm sure someone was like, oh my god, I saw the sandstone brick. You're such an idiot. You missed your first pyramid, and it totally would have been the one with the sandstone. I'm like, well, sorry. I thought there were 2 chests in there. I was like, well, I might have to look at them, but I'm not. Hermes boots will spawn in, like, the house chests, the underground house chests, so I don't need to worry about them there. Oh, no, not again. Not another biome impeding on my desert space. How could you, ice, snow biome? How could you? I'm appalled by your very existence. Never say that to an actual person. A biome might be okay in a game. Not a person, though. That isn't very nice. More, okay, okay. It's still desert at the moment. Oh, you've gotta be joking. Kind of want to change the lighting again. Back to fancy. I don't want these mushrooms. What do you want me to do with these? Eat them? Happy birthday to the ground, you know what I mean? So this is probably, I like the, oh wow, I took fall damage. I like the background going on, even though these aren't floating islands or anything. There's the dungeon. Just keep looking a little bit. And then I'll tunnel through some sand by going back. It's not like it'll be hard. This should just be the ocean I'd expect. No, it's more desert. Okay, I'll tunnel here if I don't find one in an evident position. Alright, fine. Giving you till the end of the map, of course. No, I'm not. I'm gonna tunnel. There's not gonna be more desert. Let's be real with ourselves. Then I'm gonna go back to Small Worlds, probably. Alright, so far, so not pyramid, which is kind of to be expected. Don't want to kill myself with the sand either. Okay, that's the end of the sand there. Let's take it from, like, here or something, although I think that actually we should probably do it over here. Pyramid, probably gonna easily take up enough space that this whole thing might be something we could waltz into pretty easily. I don't have any more shine on right now. I don't think desert just goes deep enough for digging to be necessary, usually. But then again, that's light for some reason. Why is this light? Oh, because there's no wall. Okay. Well, there goes the explanation to my life. Again, getting sand blocks isn't a bad thing. Let's try once more with feeling. And if I get like 999 sand, that converts 1-to-1 to bottles, I believe. It takes 2 sand to make 1 glass, but 1 glass makes 2 bottles, which is how it is. Alright, fine. Fine. See how much I care. Delete. World 9. And try this once again with small and world 9. I'm going to drink some water, if you'll excuse me. Okay. That's on to world 9. I should probably start calling them like A, so they come to the top of the list. I didn't know you could spawn in a snow biome. Small worlds for the win. Maybe. I was hoping, well with that revelation, maybe we can just spawn inside of a desert with on top of a pyramid. That's my new life's goal. Best spawn ever. This world. But not this world, of course. The world where I spawn on top of a pyramid that has the sandstorm in a bottle in it. That would be the best world. We're also getting a lot of corruption compared to Crimson, which I don't mind, but it's just an interesting observation. That better not be the extent of our desert here. Because that would make me really upset. Small worlds are pretty quick though, so even if it is, well, we'll just get there quickly. We'll get there more quickly. And we'll figure it out and be like, hey, yeah, I can leave. Are these things really that rare though? Because it seems like it. Oh, it's okay. Hermes boots, again, would be so incredibly helpful. Here's the jungle, so that's also breaking that trend again. Oop. Okay, I couldn't get enough time for that one. Not a huge deal. Are we getting, like, jungle ocean? We actually were getting jungle ocean. Okay. Coolest spawn yet. Ha! No pun intended originally. I think that I just wouldn't have taken fall damage there. I don't think that I got the grapple out in time. Penguin! You know, Pengs win. I'm gonna avoid using all of my shine potions up if I can help it. So I'm not gonna just like go in there, see if I get another blizzard in a bottle. That obviously doesn't help me. Only the sandstorm in a bottle helps me right now. Too bad you can't get a pyramid in the crimson, not the crimson, in the ebon sand. You know, an ebon sandstone pyramid. Of course, right? Maybe I'll see one, and I'll be like, well, I guess you can do it. Yes, the sand is strong with this. And this is also really tall. Sky Island, maybe? Why is this so tall? That can't be the whole desert. No, why would you do this to me? That was weird, though. This is... Okay, that's gonna give me some dye. I need more of it, but it is some dye, at the very least. This is a good amount of desert. And a bad amount of pyramid. That's pretty much all I have to feel about it. Tunneling, tunneling, tunnel man. I'm tunnel man right now. Okay, it's a bad idea to do that. Don't do it. It just makes it seem faster. It's not actually. We can do it. We can find the pyramid. Again, I think it will be a surface thing. But thoroughness is worth it, I guess. I would have to imagine. Sadly, I don't know if only I had a Star Fury. If only I didn't just sell it immediately, I guess. That would solve my issues. That looks like an arrow. Sadly, it's totally not actually an arrow. It's just a thing that exists. But I want it to be an arrow saying, hey, you just missed the jungle temple. Pyramid. Oh yeah, that's not worth it. May as well just make another tunnel somewhere. Perhaps here. The slowest of going. This is getting ridiculous. How are there no pyramids in the world? I just need a sandstorm in a bottle. This is damaging me, but it seems faster maybe. Because I can do it more optimally. God, I'm just not gonna find one. All I want in this life is the pyramid. Spending half my health just mining sand because I'm too silly to just do it the normal way. I don't think it's that small though. So it probably is not here. Ha! Taste it. Let's see. 575 is a lot. Okay. Oh, darn it. It's so hard to just go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, isn't it? Game stuttered for a second. Hopefully that doesn't affect the sync. But if it does, well, it's not like much has happened where the sync was essential. Does this have to be so tough, though? Oh, this is one way to check nearby. Because it gets some light shed on everything. Which means that I can see it. Affects the map. God. Oh, I accidentally got some cactus. That's funny. Is there any old chance that there's... Oh my gosh. You make my life very difficult, Terraria. Small... No, not 9A, just A. And then we wait. We once again wait. I also, besides farming dungeons, like to farm Wall of Flesh kills, which easiest way is get some guide voodoo dolls, make some new worlds, kill a Wall of Flesh very quickly, and then leave, delete the world, do it again. Not the time yet. A, right up there. So we will... Okay, we spawn in snow again. Once again. Cool. With all the puns intended this time. Ice chests don't seem to spawn at the top, which is probably a good thing. But the pyramids shouldn't be so hard to find because there's like no underground. There's no underground desert. That's the thing. There isn't. So it kind of has to be surface. It doesn't go down very far. Of course, it could be buried, but I think that it really would make the most sense for it to actually be a surface thing. I have so many bottles right now, essentially because I have 757 sand. That means I have like 757 bottles. That's all the potions that I'll ever make, most likely. I should make a glowing mushroom biome. That would be a smart thing to do. And then a day bloom farm. I do want to make farms eventually, and I will make farms eventually. I'm just not in that phase yet. Oh gosh. Yeah, you can leave me. Whoa, you dropped the armor. So now I have the greaves, but they're probably no better than mine. 6 defense, 7% increased melee speed. They're exactly the same. Blade of Grass also does some poison damage, which is nice. You can do it, Desert. You can also give me more pink dye. That's another thing you can do. Ah, it's going to end soon, and I'm going to be sad about it. That's exactly how it went down, too. Dungeon doesn't mean there could be some desert after it. Why is this game trolling me, though? It doesn't have to do that. It just wants to. It's like, you know what? I gave you everything with the best, rather. You don't need everything else. And I still have to get to another Sky Island, but maybe I'll get some gravitation potions along the way. This is ocean. Yeah, this is ocean. But antlion. Okay. Other side time to check. And Ancient Shadow Greaves, they look... Let's see. Yeah, they match better. I'll wear them instead. They're literally the same armor, though. Besides that aesthetic. It's a pretty rare drop. I'm a lucky man once in a while. Apparently, like, one enemy can drop 2 of them. Someone said they got that. And I'll take their word for it. I don't see why I shouldn't. Always with the trees. You know what? This time I'm not even going to check. You can just take your wood-growing wand, whatever, and I'll ignore it. That's some desert. Okay, I'm just making sure. And then is the... God, you are a jerk. Take the lead, I suppose. But this is just going to take over the desert? That's what's going to happen to me? Daybloom. Oh, corruption's going to happen, actually. Alright, I mean, I was thinking for a second that it was jungle. I think we did find just over there the dungeon, I believe I recall that happening. But everything's starting to meld into one after an hour and 10 minutes almost. But I hope you know that this can't be a failure at this point. I've gone too long, and I can't fail anymore. It's something that has to happen by the end. No, jungle, you're gonna take my desert. That's the pyramid. Alright. Here I thought it was hopeless for a second. Takes a little bit to mine these, but that's okay. Now let's get up here, get this, get a shine potion on. Just give me the sandstorm right now, please. That would be so preferable. Alright, we found our way in. And we're gonna flood it a little bit. You know, that's okay, it happens. Okay. Now I just have to find my way to the chest. And the chest is Pharaoh's Mask, Pharaoh's Robe, and nothing else. Ah, dang. That's really disappointing. Ah, but it paid for itself in a shine potion at least. It's like, oh yeah, I wasted your time a little bit. Maybe there's another one, but I doubt it. I think there's only going to be one per pyramid. The same way there's only one per tree. Come on. You go on for so long, you're tempting me. I doubt there can be more than one pyramid per world, though. Man, this thing goes on forever. And then we're in underground jungle. Okay. Okay. Now we actually do need to go back to Bisnap land. Delete A. Yes. Bisnap land. That was so close. It was almost the moment. But now I mean, I definitely know that they exist, and that one was totally on the surface, which means that I'm confident that they are going to be surface things at least. Kind of want to make the loom so that I can make the tuxedo soon. But that is not at all a priority, unless it's immediately available from the things that I have. Which it is, so I guess I'll do that. Make one of those. Toss it up here. What is this? Star in a bottle. Okay, don't need that. I need my cobwebs, though, which I've kept hidden from myself even in this. Well, that's quick stack. Quick stack. And then they're hiding in this chest, I believe. Oh, yes, 559. That's a reasonable amount. Oh, but I need things. Oh, I need the clothier for this. Okay, that's okay. It's okay. It's not the biggest. It's not the end of the world, unless the mind has been changed. Okay, I need to make a lot of silk. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I need the clothier. I'm gonna put the silk in here. Got 2 tattered cloths. Alright, I can get the clothier though because I have killed Skeletron. I need to keep that. These, yeah, I don't need them. I need sandstone bricks, shuriken. Those have no value, but I want them anyway. Quick stack. You're important. Used to make pink dye. That's Pharaoh stuff. I've got more than enough silk though, for once I do get a clothier. Once I decide to make the houses, which I will do later this episode. Or maybe I'll do an intermission right now. Not like it'll take forever. It won't actually take long at all. I don't know how many wood walls I have. I will find out. Okay. Good. And I'm actually done with the wood, which is cool. Oops. 9. Then back to 1, and now we can make some more. 2 doors, 2 chairs, 2 tables. Check out my wooden wall supply. It is probably pretty small, if I were to guess. Godly staff of regrowth. So silly. Okay, it's totally in this chest if it's at all anywhere. I don't see them. I'm just gonna make them. And I'll make about 200. 208 is what I meant to say. It's exactly the number I'll make. Okay, door. Door. Chair and chair. Table. And table. Perfect. Then all the wood walls. Just want to make sure not to go out of bounds on it. Almost ready. I just need to get the torches set up, and then we're set. Okay, that's good. And we almost have this done as well. Excellent. And now we just get 4 of these. And then pretty much immediately I'm sure someone will arrive. And I think that for now 2 houses is enough, although I have enough walls for 1 more. Are there really none? I mean, I guess there are none. Sure. The merchant has arrived. What? Does no one occupy this house? No one occupies this house. You know what? You can move here, because whatever. Honestly, it's probably better to have the more useful people down lower, because that's probably where I'll spend more of my time. Although I'm probably eventually going to put my spawn at the top of the house, because that's what I end up doing. I also kind of like that this house is a top hat right now. It is totally a top hat. And there's no denying that. Do I want to make another floor right now? No. But if I go caving in that one, I can get the Goblin Tinkerer there. It just would take longer. Right, I need to create a world and make it small and call it A. Probably an extra A in there that I didn't say. This is gonna be a while. I just got Pharaoh's gear and that was disappointing. That was very disappointing. And then I will manage. I will get the Sandstorm in a bottle. I don't have the jump ability. Spawn this. Sorry if you heard the vibration. It's my phone. And onwards. That's a lot of mushrooms. That's a lot of mush. But I do, once again, I finally have renewed vigor, although it took me an hour to find a single one. Which was a little bit silly. By the time I get to the... I kind of want to do a dungeon on Bisnap land, or just like go into it to look for the Goblin Tinkerer. Because by the time I get there, it's probably going to be night. So I could easily get Skeletron as a thing. Oops. Which means that it wouldn't be too much of a hassle. I don't know. This is totally jungle already. Okay. Well, that's not a big deal. Maybe that means desert soon. Easier, for sure, because the jungle's so early that the desert should have some space. It's a small world, so the jungle won't be huge, like it is on our large world, I'm sure. Bisnap land must have a gigantic jungle worth exploring a lot. Especially now that I have the real ability to. Alright, you can do it. Jungle is almost over, I think. Yes, the jungle is over. Yeah, it's a chest. It's nothing special about it. There's desert. Although I can't see much of anything. Really, the environment has changed already? Like it's already no longer desert. That's the smallest desert yet. And that's probably the entire desert for this side. Oh, yep, I'll kill you for the tattered claws. I mean, I don't know why I'd want a goblin army to spawn, but having the ability to make it spawn is cool with me. And here we are at the ocean. Just wanted to be sure, though. Go on back. Oops. Got 4 minutes of shine. Want to make the best of it. Probably won't get to. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. God, the lack of Hermes boots is really biting me. What do I want? Besides Sandstorm in a bottle. Crimson doesn't bother me, even if I haven't killed the boss. I think I can kill the boss, especially now. I was a lot less prepared for it, just by nature of my items than I am now. Yep, that's that entire biome, as long as you don't take over my desert. Oh, fudge. Just don't take my desert and let the desert have a pyramid. And I don't mind you, Crimson. You're a nice-ish dude. I don't know if the Crimson's nicer than the Corruption or not. I don't think that it's harder. I don't think either of them are like super hard. I think that the boss is more annoying in the Crimson. Yeah, definitely. Just gonna mine through this. I don't know if it's faster. It's probably not faster. Does grass grow on the tree? That's cool. I guess it's moss. Oh no, that is dirt. Okay. Well, now I understand everything. And guess who I'm not going to bother again? This tree is who. Whom. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Just forgive me, please. For not using who versus whom correctly when pretty much no one in the world does. I wouldn't say no one in the world, but most people, the vast majority of people, don't. Think of how nice Hermes boots would be right now. I still haven't found the second desert. There it is. Pyramid, please. It's just so exciting, hoping for one, and then so disappointing when it doesn't show up. Not that I should expect one to. And then it was gone. Just like that, it was not gone after all. Yes, it was. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is interesting. That's really cool. That's actually really cool. Like, super really cool. Though not what I'm after. Small. One less A, I think. I'll find it eventually. We just got a hint of its very existence. And then it was like, nah. Nah. Fan's getting cold. It's almost done. Yes. I'm feeling this world. A is going to be a world to be remembered for the rest of eternity. Spawning in the snow again. I mean, I guess that means that it won't impede on another biome, most likely. Which I like. So as long as we get some good desert, and as long as it has a pyramid that has sandstone in a bottle, we're all good. It's not much to ask for, I know. Well, quick desert. Is there a quick pyramid? Come on. Come on. Nope. Nope, there's not. There is not. I really like that the water changes, and I also really hate that the water changes based on what you're walking in, like what screen you're on, because it's both cool and terrible at the same time. But I'll explore to the end of this. Hope for more desert. As always, the only thing I can hope for. Oh, cloud in a, or balloon, shiny red balloon, I like you. We can do it here too. This is definitely a possibility. And then the crimson's just, or crimson corruption. I'm always gonna make the mistake of speech there, but it's just back. I don't know what. Oh gosh, that was a little scary, and then it turned out okay. I mean, 30 damage, not too much compared to 400, and not too much when you don't die at all. It's starting to rain, but I don't mind. I like the rain in real life too. I like it a lot. It rained here for like 4 days straight, and I couldn't have been happier. I was like, hey, you know, this is pretty cool. I get along with this. This is probably ocean. No, it's not. But what it probably isn't is pyramid. That's what I thought. I will find you, and I will mine through this. Here we are at the ocean. Is that window or something? It's totally tungsten, but it just looks crazy. Flying fish because of the rain. And then here we come along to the ocean. Hey, I actually got a mandible. Maybe it's a little less rare, or maybe I'm really lucky. I'm glad you're having fun, guide. But it's not helping what I need. We can do it. One more world after this one, and I'm just going to do the dungeon for the goblin. Because this is getting ridiculous. But I'm going to find this. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. Once I get the goblin, I can do hell. And that's, I mean, that's most of what I need to worry about. Hell's not going to be too bad. But I really want to get some higher tier gear before I do that. Jumping is good, and I also want Hermes boots. There's so much farming to be done. And I will do it all. Because that's what this is going to... I mean, Terraria is going to turn into that eventually, because most of what I want to do, ultimately, is find most of the items at least once. And use the ones that are going to be cool and good. Which is a lot. Oh my god, we actually got one. Alright then. This is exciting. This could be the moment. And if it is the moment, I really couldn't be happier because I'm so done. I'm so done. Alright, let's breathe. Find our way in. It looks just like the last one. Except there's a lot less water. And here we are. Moment of truth. I've never felt so vindicated in my life. Alright, we're done. Okay. You, goodbye forever. You were the world, and I did say I was feeling it. I was feeling it. Oh, he needs another balloon. Oh man, it only took an hour and a half. But it happened. It did happen, and it is done. So I need more gravitation potions, but for now I need to get a Goblin Tinkerer. And I kind of want to kill Skeletron again. It's midday, so I think I'm going to do it in this world. So I can get the Clothier. I have plenty of extra space. Space isn't the word I'm looking for. Antlion Mandible is valuable object. It's so rare. You, I love you. Put you with this. It's a cloud in a bottle. I have my extra one. Oh yeah, I need to see. Okay. And you? That's a lot better. Okay. Alright then. That solves that problem. Get out of the way, Moro. Pretty please. Thank you. Well, with that issue solved. Yeah, we're good. Gonna go to the dungeon, and I'm not gonna really go for chests. Oh my goodness. The spinning thing is interesting. But I'm cool with it. It's such a high jump that I'd actually worry about taking fall damage. Which is kind of funny. I don't know how I ended up down there. I didn't press down. And you always end up backwards, apparently. Which isn't a big deal. It's just, I like it. I like this a lot. And you get so much horizontal out of it. This is pretty amazing. Okay, honestly, that was totally scary. I took 20 fall damage from it. And I need to worry about that, honestly. I could take off the shiny red balloon for now, which actually wouldn't be a terrible idea. Because then I could have the blizzard in a balloon as well. Triple jump. But just like the blizzard in a bottle, if you let go, you've lost that jump. Jeez, this is amazing. So don't let go if you're not sure about losing the jump. Because you just get half of it. Or, you know, a quarter of it or a third of it or however much you did of it. But wow, is that a lot of jumpage. This was totally worth it, though. It, like, totally worth it. No questions. See, resetting my fall. I think I would have taken damage for that one. Might be wrong. And we should get to the dungeon somewhere around just in time. Somewhere between perfectly on time and pretty adequately on time, I guess. We'll have plenty of time to kill Skeletron, and then hopefully We'll find the dude in there. If we don't, happens. He's in some cave somewhere. I do want to find him this episode, but at the same time, it might be kind of tough. And I want to do it on this world just for the convenience of having the house ready for him. Because I don't want to make houses in another world. I want this to be the main world. I do. Screw you, buddy. So I'm going to try and do my best to make that a reality. Okay. I just want the day bloom. I don't care about the mushrooms and things. Although mushrooms, again, are part of, like, healing or something. Potions, and that might be nice to make. Oh my gosh, the bundle of balloons is going to be insanely good. Oh man, that world was actually the world, and I'm so glad of it. So, it's looking like I said, between adequately on time and perfectly on time. We're bound to be there kinda soon. Alright. Leave the map up for now. That's so silly that I take fall damage if I do it on flat ground. Should not jump that high. Okay, there it is, down this hill. And almost perfect, like I said, almost perfect. And I'm not worried about the Skeletron fight. There's no reason to be. Okay, I'm not going to even step foot in here. I don't want to know how soon the Dungeon Guardian comes at me. I'll probably Mini Shark this one, even though the Boomstick might have some advantages. Water Bolt, maybe also pretty good. Demonic Blade of Grass, probably also pretty good. There's so many options, and so it's not actually that big a deal. So I'm going to go on and get up here. Watch for when the sun is low enough. It's hiding behind that mountain already. I can totally mine the dungeon brick already, though. That's really weird. I don't think you could do that quite as early before. I might be wrong, though. Okay. Just a small bit of waiting. And then we can finally start to draw this episode to a close. After a magical hour and a half of grinding, for one thing. But I still have to get the dude. And I didn't bring 10 gold. So I do have to get him killed and then wait for him to move in, which will be pretty quick. Like, that's not actually tough. He'll die pretty naturally, and he'll move in pretty naturally. Pretty much immediately. And so will the clothier, so I can get the stuff to make my tuxedo. Oh, this is even more successful than I thought. Come back at night if you wish to enter. Yeah, I'm trying. Talk to me. Talk to me. It's getting close, and I mean, this might be a little annoying. Maybe I'll get some Skeletron loot this time. Since a lot of people were very ready to tell me that I was wrong, and I mean, that's good, because I was totally wrong. Oh, we're almost there. It's getting dark. I want to put on a shine potion just for you all. Okay, yeah. I get it. It's close enough tonight, isn't it? Are you sure about that? Oops. I don't like that. There we go. You might get tired of that jingle very quickly. I can't hear it very well. I guess that means I'm the winner. Oh, really? It's totally dark by now. I see a star. It's right there. You can see it. I'm pointing at it. Okay. How dark do you need it to get? Oh, there. Oh, he changes now without having to read. Okay, that's cool. Alright. So let's not do anything silly like dying to Skeletron. That would be really bad to do. Alright, we take our time, and it works out. He has less defense when he's doing the spin thing. I don't know when I need to potion. I mean, I know when I need to potion, I just don't know if I'm actually going to need to. Oh, what? Why did I switch there? I didn't press any buttons. That was weird. But Skeletron, we're already halfway there. Let's try the boomstick. I mean, this is pretty much guaranteed to be more efficient than the mini shark. It's not guaranteed, but it's almost guaranteed. Because one shot for 3 shots is better than a 33% chance to not consume ammo. More damage per shot. Yeah, alright, I'll heal there. Yeah, it's almost guaranteed to be better this way. Alright, sweet Skeletron loots, show yourself. No, we got nothing. Besides 4 gold, of course, which is awesome. So now let's go into the dungeon and see if we can get our Goblin Tinkerer. If not, I will be a little bit disappointed. We do have to unchain him, by the way. He'll be tied up just like the mechanic. Did we see the mechanic already? By the way, I'm not looking for water bolts. I'm looking purely for the goblin. Ice chest, that's always going to... They're going to be most of the hard mode chests, but I can't access that again until hard mode, like I was pretty much just saying. May as well see if I get any golden keys, because golden keys are pretty good. Darn. And if they're on the way, shadow keys are worth a bunch of money. That looked kind of like a trap. And it felt like something was biting me, namely a mosquito. It seemed like it wasn't, which is good, because, man, I must be tasty. That's all I can say. That's the impression that mosquitoes give me, because they just want to eat me forever. Over other people. I'm the tastiest of all the people. You know what? Hey, a gravitation potion. That's awesome, because that means I can look for the thing. Alright, I'll untie you. Dungeon bed, yeah. I want the chest more than I want. Yeah. Muramasa. Sure, what am I using? A normal one, so I'll just take the superior one instead. What did I do with it? Where did it go? There it is. Is that going to increase its size? Is that one of the size increasing prefixes? No. Do those still exist? I don't know. She's going to have fun and die, most likely. She's not even the one I'm after. Okay, we do want life crystals. They're valuable. They are super sellable, as well as the shadow keys. Same cost, 1.5 gold. I don't like that if you hit something, your jump is gone. And the dungeon bed saves us from having to make our own bed, which is nice. Okay, if we saw her down here, I think that she's the same kind of depth as the goblin. So, I mean, that doesn't mean that he has to spawn at the same depth, just that we're low enough that he can have been here. He can be here. Do I have any more keys? Didn't think so. So right now, it's just a hunt. Oh gosh. Okay, I was just poisoned. I wasn't getting hit or anything. I'll just pay it. Was that another... Oh, gosh, the arrow traps are ridiculous. While I'm here, I may as well be looting. I didn't honestly mean to place that, but that's okay. Sure, I'll take that. You fly so high, I love it. Does the Muramasa emit light? It might. That's another thingy, though. I don't have another key, no? Right. Life crystals are just sweet, sweet cash. Again, no golden keys means really no reason to be here other than the goblin. Hopefully spawning here. The mechanic, I believe, does actually have to spawn here, whereas the goblin spawns wherever he wants. Under a certain depth. Oh, that's a golden key for us. Can I have my weapon back? Muramasa mostly for the convenience of just holding the button, holding the mouse. Why are so many skulls spawning? Oh, cursing me again. Like, that was actually a lot of them. That's a chest that I kind of want to mess with. And it's the first one I'm seeing, so why not? Oh, just walked onto that. Another shadow key. I don't need a blue brick. Can loot that. Yeah, this is the best. Oh, don't need that to happen. All I want is... Oh my god, why was that so far away? Best day. Alright, I'm really happy right now. So I just need him to die, so I'm kind of just going to stand kind of inside of him. And get him killed, if possible. It's not going to be a tough task, I can pretty much assure you that. I wish that I could just kill him myself. Why are no enemies spawning when I want them to spawn? Okay, he'll attack like 3 times. God, it's impossible to get you hit. Okay, where is everyone? Alright, you are not helping me. And you just give me a golden key. That's nice of you. Where are my golden keys? There they are. Swap them out. Okay, you are going to help me, Angry Bones. And I'm going to stay alive here. Because the most important thing is that he dies. Then we'll just wait for him to move in, because it won't take very long. I can easily pretty much assure you that. Okay, can you not... Oh, God, now we're in a bad place again. There's the jungle chest. Hard mode for the keys, once again. Okay, can someone fall down here? I really don't like stopping when we hit something. 1 gravitation potion. We need to pick a new... Where did he go? Actually, where did he go? He didn't get killed, because it would have said. What? I'm rather lost. Alright, whatever. What don't I need most? Bombs. Cobalt shield. Thorns potion. Where did he go? I'm really unsure. I want to know. Wow, why don't I die to arrow traps? That sounds like a good plan. Oop, okay. Heart down here, and that pleases me a lot. So many cobalt shields, apparently. Bones. Oh, potion sickness is up. That's good. I don't know his name, so I won't know when he gets slain. Well, I'll know when he gets slain, I just won't, Seriously, how are they still alive? Both of them. The mechanic and the dude. Goblin man. Oh gosh. Do I have another key? No, I don't, is the answer. Okay. Finding plenty of chests, but that's not the goal. The goal is, why is he alive? And where is he? Can't hold a key because I have glow sticks. What is going on in this world? I've made more than enough gold for like both of the things I want to buy from him. I could just buy them now if I knew where he was. Come at me. That was a smart move on your part. Magic missile. Kinda want to take the archery potion, but I really have no use of it. I was saving them for some reason, but I don't know what that reason was. Killing things is fun. No golden keys. I wonder if he just like teleports back and lives in a house. I mean, I've rescued him now. I have a bed now as well. But I don't have a place for my bed. I'd have to make more rooms. Okay, he did just teleport back. Well, that's nice of him. Okay, so I will talk to you. I will shop. And actually, okay, yeah, I can just sell stuff. Shadow key. Hearts. God, I'm carrying around 28 gold. That's a good feeling. Wow, tungsten's worth a pretty fair amount. Not material, but it's a pretty good one. Still don't need it. Quick, what are all my other ones? Rash, nothing, and brisk. Okay. I'm happy with what I've got then. Okay, I just need rocket boots and a tinkerer's workshop. He sells a grappling hook, he sells a tool belt, a ruler, but I don't need none of that. Or any of that, actually. So let's see if I can move the loom far enough over that I can have the tinkerer's workshop in here. Yes, I can. And what are you? Campfire, okay. So let's quick stack 81, we're close. Quick stack. Not you, okay. It's a full stack of tungsten, I guess. Intrepid, 3% melee speed. Huh. It's an interesting... I mean, they allow you to fly for a little bit, which is awesome. I like it. And normally I kind of just stack all of the flight items, which is a little silly. I wouldn't necessarily recommend that as a strategy that you employ. But it's fun. Dungeon bed. I don't have any space for my bed. So I can't set my spawn quite yet. Can I? Yeah, I didn't think so. No space for a bed. I would just live in someone's room and it'd be cool. They wouldn't mind. I need everything right now that I have on. I guess the Feral Claws, the melee speed, I never used that too much. Okay, I'm going to take damage unless I grapple. So yeah, now I can super high jump and then I can do that and stuff. I want to, I guess I'll save the Feral Claws. They've been good to me. They can go in here. I just need a shiny red balloon, and I have one gravitation potion with which to look for that. Harpy banner. Why don't I hang this next to this banner? Oh, that's why. I guess that's why. Because I don't have the... It's too big to place anywhere in the world. I guess that's why I haven't hung it anywhere. Well, that explains all of my issues. What did I need with my silk? I needed the clothier who hasn't yet moved in. Wait, do I have all of my houses full? That's why the clothier hasn't moved in. Okay then, I need to make more houses for him. So next time I'll probably do that. But, I'm ready to go... Now I'll probably do it this time. Gonna go to the best. And I'm going to immediately... No, not you. I need to go to the M. See, I've only explored a little bit of this skybox. It's one sky island. And that's the end of the map. So I found one sky island. And I haven't searched in a huge area, so there's pretty much guaranteed to be one somewhere up there. So all I need to do is double tab, use this, and just pick a direction and go with it for a while. Okay, that was easy. Is it the one though? Because if we just immediately find the item I'm looking for, that's kind of amazing. I do want a lucky horseshoe, actually. I want that a great deal. Okay, so just to clarify, I was going this way. I don't think there's going to be one between, so I'm going to go this way now. I almost did the same thing where I killed myself, and that would have been terrible, catastrophic in fact, because I would have had a great deal of difficulty due to the fact that I no longer would have any gravitation potions. And now, using this map, as people told me to, that's actually brilliant, because I can see things filling in, and it's really convenient as far as finding my way to the next Sky Island is concerned. Because I can see, like, oh yeah, I'm filling in these blanks, and I'm at about the right altitude. Oops, I need to not go too high. I don't need to, but it'd be nice if I didn't go too high. The sad thing is there might only be 2... This is a small world, so there might only be 2 Sky Islands in it. Which would obviously make me quite sad. But I'm here to find out. I hope to react fast enough because, again, I can't afford to die. Got 1 more minute. I mean, I've got to jump, and I also don't have any money on me, so if I fall to my death, these things happen, right? It's good to be prepared for them. Okay, harpies. Good sign. Sort of. They don't have to mean Sky Island, but they could. We're about to get near the dungeon. Oh, don't do that. I've got 58 seconds. Can we find it? Is there one? Lucky Horseshoe, by the way, means it's so I don't take any fall damage. And I'm totally going to put that on with my extra time. Oh, yes! But you have to be the right one. You have to give me another red balloon. You can't make this up. Alright. Perfect. Really, that couldn't have gone better. We're almost out of the gravitation potion as well. So, we're going to make the bundle of balloons. We're going to put on the lucky horseshoe so we don't take fall damage, and then we're going to be able to do mad hops. Then we're going to make 2 more houses, and then we're going to end the episode at about 2 hours. Okay, and we're going to get all 3 types of jumps. I don't need you, I just need... Apparently I'm in here. You, and you. And we just have to hope for a good prefix. Though with the goblin himself, we can actually... Is his name Smoker? Smador. I was like, why would you name him that? We can reforge to get a better prefix. Though that costs lots of money. I have warding. Why do I need angry? Okay. So we need to make cloud in a balloon, blizzard in a balloon, sandstorm in a balloon, bundle of balloons, and it's no prefix. It's probably pretty expensive to make as well, to reforge. Let's sell these. And then let's try and reforge them to see how much it is. 7 gold. I can go for that a couple times. Let's give it starting 25 gold budget. So I have all 3 of the main jumps. They go from most to least. And it's pretty sweet. Okay, you. Precise. 1% critical strike. Armored. +3 defense. I'm going to settle for that absolutely right now. And nothing else is its final form, so I'm not going to spend time reforging. Armored +3 defense, though. That's really good. And now I can quick stack this stuff. Quick stack this stuff. There's nothing to quick stack. Quick stack you. Oh man, I couldn't be happier with the way that went. And now... let's grab the wood walls, which I put in the top corner. I'm carrying around all my wood so I can easily make a bunch more wood walls, of which will make exactly that much. Tiki torch. Okay, and I think that's all we need. Oh my god, I love it. I love it so much. And now we can just make 2 more houses. Alright, we can do not that, though. There we go. We have enough... Yeah, we have enough platforms, too. And then 169, 13 squared, perfect number, etc., etc. We need to make 2 doors, 2 chairs, and 2 tables, as usual. Oh, I didn't even jump high enough. Yeah, it does all that. It doesn't stack all 3 effects of the balloons, I don't believe. So you don't get like a super mega increased jump height. You just get the 1 increased jump height. And then you get all of the extra jumps, which is still really good. So I don't mind. Okay. Then we just gotta fill this in. And nothing could be happier. Everyone asks for longer episodes. Well, Grindfest. So next time we actually are going to be ready to go into the underworld and grind up good stuff there, which is awesome. It's awesome and exciting. It's awesome sighting. Oh. And I'm ready. I'm so ready. I've got mad hops and I've got a 9 key. And then I've just got get 4 torches. Wait for the clothier to arrive. And maybe put my bed here for now. Spawn point set. Clothier move in. That's really what we're waiting for. And then I'll buy the black dye thing stuff so that I can make the tuxedo. And then I guess I have the dye vat, so why don't I grab this to make pink dye. Now it's just up to him showing up. Put away the walls. And we'll play the waiting game. I could probably almost jump to a Sky Island again. No fall damage. Still no Hermes boots, those combine with the rocket boots, so that we can fly and run fast. I like it a lot. And that's the reason I kind of will keep the rocket boots on most likely, because it's just, you know, Hermes boots. And then you can combine that with the aglet and the other thing, I believe, to make everything one big happy item. But just because, let's see, Spectre boots and Spectre boots. What? Hermes boots, Flurry boots. I see. So there are 2 items that are pretty much the same thing. I just didn't get either yet. So let's go high, 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 and high, and then I like all of this mobility. It's pretty good for pre-hard mode, pre-hell. Not that you get anything for your jump in hell. So, sort of disregard that. Are you coming in? Are you gonna spawn clothier? Because you can move in at any time. These houses are totally acceptable. See? I'm waiting for you. And this top hat is just getting taller and taller. Can I dye my top hat? No. Okay. But I can dye my armor. So I'll leave that there for now and hope that it works on the tuxedo, even though I'm told it might not. It is pretty disappointing that the top hat doesn't work. But I can have a pink helmet. I want a pink top hat. Now, would I rather have pink pants or a pink jacket while I don't have the extra dye? It's a good question. I need to get 40 obsidian, by the way, so that I can combine this and this with an obsidian skull. And you need 20 obsidian for an obsidian skull, so I need 2 obsidian skulls, 20 each, 40. Will it work? Will it work? I'm told it might not, like I said. And you're not going to move in at night. I know that. I'll farm the Eye of Cthulhu all night if I have to. Got plenty of ammo. That's good. Why doesn't this work? I just want this to work so badly. Well, each one has its own cool aesthetic. No fall damage, no worries. 100 bombs, I guess that is actually the fill capacity for the bomb stack. I like my wooden hammer. And once I do the obsidian thing, I can actually grab meteorite. Ah, there's the clothier. And where is he at? Right there. Okay, I need to grab some gold just to be sure. And then what do I need from you? Okay, I need to talk to the guide about this because I'm not sure. Crafting, silk. So many bed options. What? Oh, okay. Black thread times 3, black thread times 3. So I just need 6 black thread. I didn't get quite enough gold, believe it or not. It didn't used to be black thread, by the way. It used to be like black dye, and now that there are dyes, it doesn't work like that because that would be confusing. But my tuxedo will be ready, and we'll find out immediately. Go to the loom. Tuxedo pants. And tuxedo shirt. Is it pink? It's not pink. Okay, no pink tuxedo for me, but I do have my final social armor. I'm really disappointed about this pink dye not working. I hope that it gets patched to work, because that'd be really awesome. But now I'm set to end the episode. 2 hours, 1 minute. Longest Terraria ever. It's a little silly. 4 tattered cloths. I mean, I don't need to summon the thing. So next time we're gonna go to hell, I think. And it's gonna be a party in there. House is getting pretty big. Almost ready for stuff. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed this episode, even though at the start it was very grindy. We did come out exactly where we want to be with this armored bundle of balloons. Huge jump, flight. We got all of these NPCs now. And plenty of ability to have more. Well, one ability to have more. Yeah, anyway. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. And finally, I will see you next time.